Hi Gemini Moons, it's Becky from Northern Star Guidance. If you're not a Gemini Moon, you're a Gemini Sun, or you have Gemini in any other area of your chart, please feel free to watch the video, take what resonates. I really do believe that all of these messages resonate to all of us. I will apologise for any background noise, but I am currently in lockdown with 2 other adults and 2 children, so it's going to happen. I'm going to get interrupted every now and again. I'm now 7 videos in, and yeah, I give up apologising. Right, let's see. So, yeah, so this is a moon reading for the new moon energy that is coming in, and I am predominantly working with moon energy here. So these readings are all about your emotions, your subconscious, what's going on below the surface of you. Sorry, my little boy's just coming to see me. He's actually made a little orb, like about this big. I would have had it to show you, but he's took it back. Right, so sorry, I thought I'd share that with you. Yeah, so there is also a main read. If you want to check my channel out, I have got a main read that is for everyone. So that is just about the Capricorn new moon and that energy that is coming in with that new cycle. Sorry, I have kept the oracle cards from that main reading, which I'm going to be relating to each of the moon signs. If you don't know your moon sign and you want to check that out, please go to do a Google search or any other search engine. Just pop in birth chart or natal chart. You don't need to know the time you were born, you just need your place, date of birth. And that's it. It will give you your sun sign, your moon sign, where Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, all the planets were. It's only your houses and your ascendant sign that you'll miss. But yeah, definitely have a look at that. It should also tell you a bit about what a moon sign is. Like I said, it represents our emotions. The moon heavily influences our emotions, and our subconscious, our dreams, our intuition. So the energy that came through in the main read is the frequency of perception, which supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone. And comfort zone has been a key word in all of these readings so far. To find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. And the mirror guardian, which is take time to reflect. This is looking at how far we've come, looking back on our journey, celebrating the things that are working in our lives, celebrating the things that have worked and that we're happy with. There's an element of acknowledging yourself and acknowledging how far you've come. Maybe even looking at some of the parts that you thought weren't so good in your life and acknowledging the positives in them. And it's also looking at the things that you want to change, the things that you're not happy with the way they are in your life. And I very much feel an energy of the Hanged Man coming out in this. We've also had lots of Taurus energy coming up. I've just done Taurus reading, and that was quite interesting. So let's see what's coming up for you guys. Gemini, Capricorn, new moon. Oh, too many. We've got Queen of Coins or Pentacles out there. Gemini, new moon. Oh. Devil and the Five of Swords. I love that combination. I just had this one out as well with Judgment for Taurus. For Gemini. And the Hanged Man. He hasn't actually come up in any of the other readings, but there he is, and we've got Strength on the bottom as well as an underlying energy there. Wow, this is very much feeling like you are going to need that courage. You're going to need that strength. So, wow, this just feels like a very, very straightforward reading. I could probably sum it up in a sentence. What do you value? What do you see value in? And to a degree, not to a degree, I am very strongly feeling a self-value here. Since we've been talking about reflecting on how far you've come, I feel like this is just screaming at you about your own value and valuing yourself. Just look at all this abundance around her. It's like it's attracted to her. And I'm feeling that, like, needing to put your confidence out there, needing to put your energy out there and speak positively about yourself. Why do I love this combination? What happens when you put two negatives together? Oh, I've just worked something out as well. So the devil is the things that trap us. And this feels like the devil on your shoulder telling you you're worth nothing, telling you that you've got nothing and you can't do it and you can't get there. This feels like so much negative energy. And what's this saying? This is like, just be done with it. I'm done. I'm not listening to it anymore. I'm not listening to this negativity. This is cutting those ties with whatever it is that has power over you. And I'm feeling for some of you, this is that internal chatter. This is that mindset of, I can't do it. And that's why she's coming up to say, well, you know what? You've got so much to offer this world and to offer yourself and to offer other people. Why are you feeling chained, or why are you feeling like you can't do that? Why you can't share that with other people? This feels a bit like dimming your own light. But then he comes along, the Five of Swords, to cut that. And the thing I was R-ing about, because when I said what happens when you put two negatives together, and then I was looking at the numbers, because if you add two odd numbers, you get a even number. And I was thinking of it in that sense, and then I was thinking in terms of like chemistry and physics and stuff, and if you put two negatives together, you still have a negative. And two negatives don't make a positive. But if you add the 5 to the 15 here, you get 20. And 20 is judgment. Judgment, which has just come up in the last read. Let's see if I can find judgment card. Please don't be too far. I'm not going to be able to find it now. If I can't find it quickly, I'll just go on without it. I really, really want it there though, because I'm feeling that energy with that 5. That 5 is cutting that stuff. Cutting ties with it. Well, you can tell I shuffled these well. Can't find anything. There you are. Right, okay, judgment. Judgment is releasing. Shedding old skin. Shedding old self-beliefs. And setting yourself free. And I'm feeling this energy through these two together. I didn't even pay attention to the numbers until, and then when I said it, I was like, oh my God, yeah, it's judgment, which is card 20. So yeah, feeling very much a judgment energy there of changing up your beliefs, changing up your ideas, changing up your energy. And especially with this Hanged Man coming out here, and this is this energy, basically. It comes with a sacrifice though. Because as much as this is not the most attractive devil, I have got some really attractive devils in some decks. But the things that trap us are the stuff that is comfortable, the stuff that is familiar. Better the devil you know, right? It's the stuff that is secure. This is our comfort zone. And this is like urging you to step outside that, to cut that boundary, to cut where you're holding yourself back. Or, I mean, it could be another energy, another person. I'll let you decide on how that resonates. This could be someone that has control and has power over you. This could be that boss that is getting on your back. That could be that partner that is telling you you're worthless and not praising you in any way or supporting you. And this is taking a stand against that. And not even in a, I mean, if you look at his face, it's completely void of any emotion. And that's what it feels like. It feels like cutting ties with things that have died, things that are that no longer fit, that no longer fit who you are and who you believe yourself to be. And like I said, the Hanged Man, aside from being a card of sacrifice, it is about taking a pause, changing our perceptions, looking at things in a different light. If this is relating to another person and you're feeling that trap of I'm stuck here, there's nothing I can do about it, I've got no power in this situation, I always say to remove the person and ask yourself what you want. It can't be a person or a thing. Think about how you want your life to be. And are you living that now? Because Queen of Pentacles, she knows herself. She knows her self-worth. Where's she being compromised in your life? There needs to be a shift in perception. Whether that is seeing value in something that you didn't used to. Justice. See. And justice is balancing the scales of karma. It's a very you reap what you sow. Energy out, energy in exchange. Where are you compromising her? It's very strongly coming up again, and we've got the Ace of Swords under there. This is having a new truth. This is a good victory. It's a victory for you. Oh, I thought you flicked. I'm going to take you. Oh my God, the Empress. Queen of Coins is the Empress. She's very heavily related to the Empress. She is all about abundance too. She's all about growing and nurturing and putting time, effort and energy into flourishing, into creating. I love the way she completely outshines these two cards. Like I said, they're kind of both, I don't want to say negative, but on their surface level, these are quite, on their own, they can be very tense energies, but this feels very freeing. This feels like taking control again, taking your power back. And the Empress is divine feminine power. It's funny because the Nine of Cups is on the bottom there, and I see this as the self-love card. This is when you are full of abundance, when you are full of self-love. because then you can put that energy out into the world and attract the same back. Like attracts like. Where's the Hangman there? Gemini moon. Don't know if I'm even going to get anything out for the Hangman. Can't feel it. I can't even feel the energy. I think... Oh, yeah. Just caught sight of the devil in there again. I can't get a clarifier out for that. I can't even feel the energy with that, which to me says it explains itself. It has done. This echoes the main message itself. Like I said, very Hanged Man energy. So maybe if you've watched this and you haven't watched the main, go and have a look at the main as well. And that's all about stepping outside of our comfort zones. But for you, this feels very personal on a personal level of recognizing your own value, your own self-worth, and changing up the areas of your life where you're not getting that recognition. I'm going to get a thingy card for use. But no. Nope. Sacred Rebel. I keep trying to not use these cards. But they're so amazing. But I think they're a lot more where you are on your own journey. And I think that is very fitting for this message. Whereas the Enchanted map is where are you in the world on your journey? Well, in the universe. Right, let's see. Look where I've stopped. What is already with you? And there's this sense of release again, releasing the butterflies. Transformation. Gemini moons. Advice. What's the advice for Gemini moons? Whoa, I'm feeling you. Softly, softly, tender touch, and she feels she knows. In the world, not of the world. I love this. There's a kind of Empress feel with hair, isn't it? It also reminds me of that picture of, is it Venus? Standing in the shell with the red hair. Very Renaissance picture, I think. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This does not necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets. Oh my God. What was I saying about stepping out that comfort zone? So you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you. Just kept it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, locking away, holding and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it feel like what would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your way with life, an implicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed so that all may be accomplished. I'm struggling to speak. It is at an advanced stage in our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defences layer by layer and to nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defences. At other times, it is clear that we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. What did they say with that Judgment card? It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind organised, perfect, in control, or financial security and stability, nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, then there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. That says if you've also drawn the Oracle of Faith in the process. No. Likewise, you are being stripped of internal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake, it is your own spirit in cahoots with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation about. So you are being guided to trust. That's funny. It says if you're being if you've also drawn the Oracle of Trust Yourself. I am going to read that because it came, it fell out before, didn't it? Then you are not only being guided to rely on life, but also on your own inner knowing, because at some level you get it. You understand and you know all that. No, this is all freeing you. After letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forward. And the healing process says, imagine you are running naked into the sea, ocean, river, or waterfall. Be cleansed. Feel it happening. Be with it and enjoy the sensation of it. Feel freed of any weight that you no longer need, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Let go on all levels. When you are ready, just open your eyes and rest for a few moments before going back into your day or evening. You have completed the healing process. Wow, I am loving these readings. Like every single one of them has just been so deep. And I really hope that that resonates with you that are watching it. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. If, like I said, check out the main read. If you want to have a look at other things that I'm releasing, you can follow me on social media, look for Northern Star Guidance, or subscribe and you will get a notification when I have other videos up. But I am going to be doing a lot more moon work now. So new moon, full moon, and everything in between. Okay, thank you very much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your month. Bye for now.